Hello. Welcome to Saturday night. Um, I bought, oh, you can barely see it, they're in the sink. I bought 10 bananas for $2, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up the bananas and freeze them. But the second thing we're gonna do tonight, while I eat out the rest of the peanut butter residue in my Vitamix, because I made some peanut butter earlier today. While we snack on our girl dinner tonight, I wanted to start building. That's a lot of bananas in your freezer right now, Eddie Dog. You should probably eat them before, because bananas, when you keep them in the freezer for too long, during your freezer's defrost and refrost and defrost and refrost, they become more and more crystallized. They'll turn transparent and like this caramel brown color, and the texture becomes icier and icier, and the sugars get a little bit fermenty every time it goes through that cycle. So yeah, use them. I think they're gonna taste fine in a banana bread. They probably won't taste good on their own right now, but to each their own. Anyway, I did a thing that I almost regretted immediately after I did it, which is I bought something, right? Like, and I didn't just buy a bag of chips, which I have bought bag of chips, but that's not what I regretted. I bought myself something that I had wanted in this kitchen ever since I moved in almost 3 years ago, which was one of those little like bar stands, you know, that feels like there's a little bit of shelving underneath, and then there's a little bit of a countertop, and it's got wheels on it so you can move it around. I bought one of those finally. I don't know why I bought one of those, because clearly I have enough counter space. It's just that I have reached a very messy stage of my life where I'm not making good use of my counter space. So like a good consumerist, I bought something that I absolutely did not need for a problem that I could have solved without buying something, but instead I chose to buy something to solve a problem that would have been much more easily solved had I just cleaned my space. But I bought it, and it has been delivered. You can see, oh, you can't see because the angle is off, but the box is sitting right outside that threshold right now. It was delivered within a matter of like 3 days, which is wild considering it came all the way from Washington, and I think it weighs like 60 pounds. But I did buy it new, which is another thing that I didn't want to do, which is why I've been holding off this long, because I kept waiting to buy something used. But the sale price on this was $108 plus tax. Was there even tax? With free shipping. So, you know, it was a very good deal, especially in this economy. And I think I've just reached the point of the year where I am in so much productive paralysis that I am just clicking virtually and doing some retail therapy for things that I absolutely did not need. But now we have a stream, right? So to get my own brain organized, we're gonna chop up my bananas, freeze them, put the peels in the bag. I'm going to snack on some peanut butter residue with some bread that is in my freezer that I have baked. And we're going to try to start the assembly on this thing, because I know that if I don't put myself into the position of assembling this right away, that box is gonna sit in my apartment for possibly 3 to 4 weeks or more, which is something I don't want to do. I also have this dingy peach, so I'm probably gonna eat this with yogurt. We're just gonna have girl dinner. We're gonna have scrappy rat girl dinner, and we're gonna try to build this thing that I bought on a whim that I probably shouldn't have, because I'm so exhausted already just telling you about it. You might see me cry a couple of times tonight, because my emotions are also running high. I'm mentally unstable like I always am, but August was a tough month. And now we're in September, and September is going to be a deeper, matured sort of depression, because September is my birthday month, followed closely by my mom's death date, followed closely by my mom's birthday, and somewhere tucked in that timeline is also Mid-Autumn Festival, which was honestly the only Chinese holiday that I ever celebrated with my mother in the form of mooncakes. So this is a very ripe time of year for me to have emotional breakdowns. So if you're down to see me go a little bit crazy and or shut down and or do unpredictable things, stay tuned. But anyway, yeah, I'm a ranty mess. I just went out to hang out with a friend and I got myself a delicious bubble tea with drinkable mochi inside. Guys, this thing was $10. I'm not equipped to be social anymore because $10 is 2.5 tubs of yogurt. $10 is 4 days worth of farmers market veggies for me. $10 is possibly 10 days worth of, greengrocer fruit for me. $10 is 2 bags of 2 pounds of Bob's Red Mill oatmeal for me when they go on sale. $10 is 5 pounds of peanuts for me. So like my math, like it hurts to spend $10 on bubble tea, but I also have to remind myself that I don't think I've had bubble tea this year. Have I might have had bubble tea once in 2025 before today. So I just have to kind of like let myself have it. But yeah, it didn't feel good to spend $10 on this. But welcome. We're gonna peel some bananas now. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready. Things are expensive and I don't feel like being a human anymore. That's not saying I want to die. It's literally saying I don't want to be a human anymore. I want to be alive but not a human in this world, in this time, in this society right now. It's very stupid. Can we all just agree that it feels like a clownish, stupid satire time? Like our reality is a satire now, and a really stupid one. Okay, my rant is out. My mental health is sitting at about a 7.5. My joints have been hurting me this week. My hip joint in particular has been really exhausting. It hurts when I'm not doing anything. It hurts when I'm sitting. It hurts when I'm lying down. It's hurting right now. I don't know what to do about it because every other joint only hurts when I make it do something. But my hip joint is hurting when I don't do anything. And so that takes a few points off of my mental health, but I'm good for the most part. How are you? Staying hydrated. It might be arthritis. Yeah, who knows? I love mung bean mooncakes. I like lotus mooncakes, which is mostly made with mung bean. I like red bean. I like black sesame. I like anything with a double salted egg yolk inside. Tomorrow's a full moon. You're also feeling a bit manic. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, tomorrow's a blood moon. Okay. Should we be watching out for things on a blood moon? Like, is that a warning of some sort? Hey Eliza, it's been a while since catching you live. I forgot that so many of you used to join me at the dinner time slot, so it's always exciting to put on a live after 6 p.m. Eastern. But most nights, this is when my energy starts crashing. And in fact, I think I am in a bit of an energy crash right now, which is why I just went full manic on you, because I was trying to get all of that out before I entirely went as the autistic kids say, nonverbal. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm very good at being nonverbal on these lives. I feel like I put on a little bit of a unconscious persona whenever I'm talking into a phone. So, Clara, unfortunately, we are not cooking anything today. We're cooking up regret, like buyer's remorse, because I bought a little kitchen cart thing that I now have to build, and there's a fruit fly flying around and it's making me nervous. Oh, I thought I had that guy, but I did not. Okay, I think the bananas are giving me fruit flies. So we're gonna move over here. And we're gonna slice up some bananas and get that out of the way so that I don't overwhelm myself with too many things. Here are the bananas. Here's my compost bag. All right. I've been having the urge to buy peanut butter lately, which is why I made myself some peanut butter, because I feel like I eat homemade peanut butter slower than store-bought peanut butter. But yeah, it's definitely depression time because usually peanut butter is my depression food, and I've been thirsting for it recently. That I feel like portrayed a lot about life. It's one of those movies that makes you feel extremely existential, but also I felt like it was a great presentation of sorts of grief, of how quiet it can be and how loud that quiet grief sinkhole can be. It's a Japanese movie, I think it's from 1995, called Maborosi. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but my friend Daisuke recommended it, so I finally got around to watching it. And it's a very slow, almost uneventful movie. It's one of those movies where you're just kind of like watching life, and it's very beautiful. But yeah, if you're into action, probably not the movie for you. But if you like one of those movies that just feels eloquently melancholic and just beautifully composed, it's one of the most beautiful compositions I've ever seen in cinema. It reminds me of like how I used to love watching movies for composition, the way I loved watching Wong Kar-wai movies. But this one is very still. Like the composition feels like a still life that has movement to them. Yeah, we used to do fruit fly traps all the time when I worked in restaurants. But I've entered a stage in my life where I just let the bugs live. Especially after I chased that roach around a few weeks ago. I'm too tired to be killing bugs, to be putting an effort into killing bugs. And also it gives Memo something to do. I feel like he's so understimulated because he doesn't really play with toys for the most part. I keep buying everything for him to try to give him more reasons to be, active, to live a little bit, and every time it's just a waste of money. So I really shouldn't feel bad about treating myself to a cup of bubble tea, but I do, because all things considered, the amount of money I've wasted trying to entertain and keep Memo alive, in terms of both food and toys, is ridiculous. Maborosi. Again, I'm pronouncing it all wrong, but it's spelled Maborosi. Maborosi. I believe that's how you spell it. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, apparently, which then sent me down a whole wiki hole checking out movies that has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which are way more movies than I originally thought there would be. Yes, I've heard of banana peels being good fertilizer, but yeah, I don't buy organic bananas. I really don't go out of my way to buy organic fruit, period. Organic certification is a whole other rabbit hole in terms of the bureaucracy and the costs barriers for small farmers, yada yada yada. These are one of my favorite banana stages where they are starting to develop the brown spots, but they still have a little bit of green on them. It's kind of like when you have one of those sun rain moments where it's like sunny outside, but it's also raining outside, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Brown spots, green tint. And I would have bought more bananas, but I knew that my freezer just would not have the space to hold it all. So it's good. This is just about 2 containers full of bananas. And maybe a little bit later we can have some with peanut butter. I can't believe I bought these for Budget Eats episode of the meal prep episode, and these are one of my favorite containers to use. They're plastic, yes, but so good for like prepped fruits and veggies. Don't have a favorite vegetable. They're so good. I've the carrot phase. I've gone through my cauliflower phase. I've gone through my broccoli phase. I love pumpkin, although I guess that's a fruit. I also don't know how you define fruits and vegetables. Okay guys, let's take a vote. Should we have girl dinner random rat snacks, or should we actually make something that resembles a meal, at least, to accompany our snacks? What are we feeling? I have an easy dinner, if we want a dinner-esque thing. But I'm also gonna wash this peach because it looks ripe. Yeah, I'm also running low on vegetable. Okay, let me just show you something after I cut up this peach. I might not eat it tonight, but I'm pretty excited to show you that I bought something that is almost like semi-homemade. And I'm excited to show you because I almost never buy this kind of stuff. But I bought it. And I'm looking forward to trying it. And it actually expired yesterday, which explains why this whole packet was only like $4. It contains technically 4 servings, but 2 single serving packets. This is a pre-made bag of cognac chickpea flour noodles, and it comes with a radish kimchi broth, which is very, very salty. Each serving of the broth has 32% sodium, so yeah, very, very salty. The ingredients for the noodles are water, cognac flour, chickpea flour, and potato starch, calcium hydroxide. But the kimchi broth has water, sugar, vinegar, radish, high fructose corn syrup, salt, corn syrup again, ginger, yeast extract, garlic, soy sauce base, which includes water and defatted soybeans, plus citric acid, lime extract, maltodextrin, disodium inosonate, disodium guanylate, dextrin, lemon extract, ethyl alcohol, pear extract, beef bone extract, green onion, kelp, malic acid, hydrolyzed fish protein, which includes tuna, croaker, cutlass fish, black pepper powder, and canola oil. Okay, so that's the entire ingredients list. But yeah, maybe not tonight because I have so many random things to eat. Such as my mock chicken that I've squeezed ketchup and mayo into, which looks disgusting. And here is the seeded bread, the rye bread that I baked a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna defrost a couple of slices to eat with our peanut butter. And then I'm going to put some yogurt into this peach bowl for protein. I have some non-fat plain Greek yogurt from Lidl. Cheers to a girl dinner Saturday. That soup is probably served cold is my best guess. But who's to stop you from heating it up? Okay. I'm gonna push in the box and we're gonna try to start the assembly. I'm gonna be moving our chairs over. To make room. I'm also gonna give the floor a wipe. Guys, considering how things have been going, how many more months do you think before people start struggling with food costs? I mean, I'm sure some people are already struggling with food costs, but how long before you think we all collectively, the majority, will start to feel the heat of unbearable food costs? box has a huge made in China across the top of it. And I've just been thinking about how, aren't tariffs a thing now? I guess, is this old stock that they've had since before the tariffs kicked in? Oh yeah, lots of styrofoam in here. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be buying mooncakes, but I might make them. Oh, this is Mom's box cutter. I think the blades have rusted from my last use. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Maybe we can sharpen it later. But I'm gonna retract it just for safety for now. I love how I didn't finish cutting and I washed the knife. Why did I do that? Assembly instructions, we'll probably need that. Oh man, there's gonna be so many parts to this. I am not prepared. I am not prepared to do this. Alright, well, this is piece 17. I feel like I should start looking at the assembly instructions. And maybe crossing them off as we go. Yeah, Memo doesn't like boxes. He's a weird one. He likes smelling, he has no interest in actually being in one. I got the weirdest cat I think I possibly could have. Doesn't like food, only likes pets. Strange. Very strange cat. Alright. Snack break. 17. Check. Imagine this is missing like 2 screws. Knocking on wood. Oh, that is thin wood. Okay, I better not knock too heavy on that. Well, $108. 21. That piece is 21. Check. Really thin. That's very thin. That's like a slice of cheese. Okay, let's not break anything. This is 22. It's like a standalone bar cart counter station thing. You know, one of those things that you see in IKEA that goes into a kitchen that has wheels that you can move around. Except this one should have a stainless steel top. So I could possibly put like hot things on there without melting down anything else. I instantly regretted it when I hit buy, but the shipping notification came so quickly that in my ADHD, didn't even have a chance to kind of like regret it and then rescind the order. It just was ready to ship, and it shipped. So this is 18. There's so much styrofoam in that box. Half that box is styrofoam. I was in Manhattan last weekend, sitting on the East River, chatting with my friend Daisuke, and birds were just eating styrofoam. They were just pecking at styrofoam. So I guess this is food for the birds now. What kind of birds we're mutating into, I'm not sure, but you know, if dinosaurs can become chickens and sparrows, then I suppose we can become anything plastic wants to make us into. One of 16. There's 2 of 16. There's so many pieces. I regret this. my god. Is there something we can do with styrofoam? Anyway, tax write-off, yes? Maybe? I don't know what's going on with the tax laws anymore. There's probably no winning anymore. But I'm pretty sure in 2 years' time, taxes are gonna raise a riot if it's not gonna happen this year. I'm already out of breath. What number? What number is this piece? I really do wonder at what point we're just gonna have to start tax striking, because one, we can't afford it, and two, everybody's gonna be so angry. Like, what number is this piece? Hello. I thought I saw you. Did I not see you? 19. Okay, 19. Yeah, definitely seeing some flaws in the wood here, but again, it was $100 or so bucks, so 19. No, I need you. Come back. I'm sorry. Okay, 5. Well, I'm checking off the pieces because I want to make sure that we have everything before I start assembly. Because I don't want to get to that place where I'm just like missing 3 things and it's 95% assembled and then I have to deconstruct and ship it back. So isn't this how you wanted to spend your Saturday night? Is just watching me unbox wooden pieces and brushing styrofoam off of everything? What did I say this piece was? This is how bad my attention span has gotten. I can't remember anything anymore. Oh, there's so much styrofoam. I'm probably going to be breathing in styrofoam. 4. This is 4. 20. I hung out with my friend today, and at one point she asked me, "What are your hobbies?" And I was like, "Hobbies? What is?" Another 20. And 7. Peach break. This is yogurt. I don't know if I remember someone asking. This is not. I have high cholesterol, so this is non-fat yogurt. $13, $14. Okay, 11 and 23. I don't know why they numbered it that way. They look identical. Although they don't look identical in the booklet. They really don't look identical in the booklet, although they felt identical in my hand. That could be an issue. Okay. Oh, this is 9. So maybe the 9 before was a 6. And this might be a problem. You see this? That's a solid piece of, oh, that's not a solid piece of wood, I guess. I'm gonna dump my tea because I don't know where it fell. Okay, well, 8 and 9. I truly hope that little piece that flicked away was not meant to be part of the construction, because if it was flimsy enough for me to just break with my thumb like that, I don't think I should be putting any of this together. I feel like that would be a waste of my time. This bag is labeled E, and this bag is not sure. Okay, let's just say E is here. Let's see what's in this bag here. Got H. Wow, this is like playing bingo. Got G. I thought that was a D, But it looks like it's a G with a smudge. G or D? Oh, this actually... Okay, this was definitely a G, but the illustration for the nails looks like a D. So they literally manually edit this. This is some ghetto assembly. Okay. M. C. Oh, I should be counting all of these, shouldn't I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Great. L. We got 2 B's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't know why we have 2 B's. Does that mean we're missing something else? Fuck. God. Please no. Please no. $12. We got 4 wheels, J and K. This is gonna be great for picking up Memo's diarrhea from the litter box. I've been running out of plastic and paper to dispose of his runny poops with. Is that TMI? I only see 3 pieces left in here, but I feel like I have so many more that I did not check off yet, so that worries me a lot. Yikes. All right, let's hope for the best. This is the stainless steel top. That's L. That's L? No, that's 1. 1. Great. And 2 and 3. Okay, so my worst fear is that we're missing bolts, nuts and bolts. And those are indeed the only things that are missing now after I've unpacked the box. So I'm just gonna wipe these off. I'm gonna move the box and the styrofoam into my living room and keep it on hand just in the event that we're missing nuts and bolts and have to pack it back up. Otherwise, otherwise, if I were 100% certain that we had everything to assemble, I would be taking this down to the trash room immediately, because clutter makes me extra anxious. But okay. 2 and 3. Okay, so we've checked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have all the big pieces. Great. Oh, the styrofoam just made me regret all of this a little bit more. I am going to wash my washcloth and wash my hands and have a snack. And hopefully we can find the rest of the nuts and the bolts. Yeah, I think they're tucked away, and I'm hoping that they're tucked away in a bigger Ziploc right now. Like one of the Ziplocs that I unpacked. Maybe it could be unpacked more. I'm holding out hope that it's all in there. I think we'll be here for a solid 2 hours, at least. I'm very excited to be doing this in a way, despite the regret, because this spot has always felt so naked. And ever since I moved in, I was like, oh yeah, that's the spot where I'm gonna add, a table or a counter or something. But it's just been like a place for chair sitting, which is great because when Samira comes over, she sits here and I sit here, and we kind of use this counter as like a little dining table, but it feels so janky, and now I have wood in my yogurt. Ew. Oh, guys, I'm just eating particles from China, which fits, right? I'm made in China, the counter's made in China. It's like being reunited with my homeland. I'm sure there's all kinds of carcinogens in this. All right, here we go. Bags within bags. Let's check these off. We got eye. We got screwdriver and Allen wrench. We got 2 G's. 2 G's. 2 F's. So I lied when I said I have no F's to give. I have 2 F's to give, but I won't give them. They're mine. And E. This is the last bag. So, do we have it, guys? Oh no, guys. We don't have A. Fuck. Remember we got 2 B's? Oh no. Dang it. That sucks. That sucks majorly. Do we think it's a mislabel or no? No, it's not a mislabel. Damn, B looks like it should be shorter. Okay, well, I guess we can't assemble this today then. Fuck. The B's look identical, unfortunately. According to this graph, A is supposed to be longer than B. B is supposed to be 35 millimeters and A is supposed to be 40. So I'm just gonna measure it, but I'm pretty sure we don't have it. This looks like 35. This is definitely a B. And this is also a 35. Yep, we don't have it. Damn it. Nope, there's no other bags. We checked them off as they came. We didn't get an A bag. We got 2 B bags. This sucks. Sad, very sad. All right, it says to contact us. But they're definitely closed today. Oh, there's a WhatsApp number. Should we try a WhatsApp number? One 42554 888 16. Okay, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not. Ugh. I'm gonna have to email them. Probs. There's an 888 number, but they're not open Sundays and they're closed today. They closed at noon. Well, so much for that. Now my kitchen is in disarray and so is my living room. I mean, hardware stores are going to be closed now too, right? 8 p.m. Are you saying I start the assembly and just don't worry about not having the right bolts and then go to the hardware store if they don't send me the actual bolts? Let me see where A comes into play because we can at least get started, maybe. Okay. A comes into play in step 4. So maybe we can get started up to step 3 tonight. Because how many steps? Oh, there's a lot of steps. Ew, what is that? Yeah, there's 13 steps. Yikesies. That's funny. The email said they're open on Saturday at this hotline, which I thought was too good to be true, and I called, and indeed they are not picking up on Saturday. Okay. Alright, sent them an email. I guess we'll see. Fun stuff, y'all. I wonder if in my junk drawer, like, isn't this what junk drawers are for? You know, keeping shit that you don't need in the event that you do need something. But yeah, I think I threw out, I think Mom had a huge bag of nuts and bolts, but you know, obviously I was not going to keep all of that when I was cleaning her house. That was a different era. No useful junk in this drawer, just real junk, just actual junk. Okay. matter. We'll get started. We'll find those nuts somehow. I'll harass them to send me the A's. Because I really don't think it's worth sending back the entire package for a bag of bolts. Okay. My heart sunk when I saw 2 B's. I just knew something was wrong. That's a good idea. Let me go hunt through the styrofoam again. Just in case. Hi, Memo. He's so scared. He's like, what the fuck? Negative, but good idea. It's especially a good idea because when I let the box drop, I thought I heard a metal clank, and I was like, huh, did I miss a piece? But no, I don't see any, sadly. There's just styrofoam everywhere. My sins will haunt me. now all I want to do is just stress eat. And I put too much yogurt and not enough fruit. Let's cut up another fruit. Two old nectarines. Get it. I bought some nectarines, same batch. Some of them are amazing, like these ones on top. Ripe, juicy, sweet, bright. And then some of them are just not great. But still edible. Okay. I like how they call this map of all the parts the exploded view. That's a fun name. All right, for assembly 1, we'll need 6 and 7. You're not going to see me very well, are you? Where can you see me build this? Can you see it there? Maybe a little bit. Okay, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. This is a bit of a memory game. Where did I put 8 and 9? Good question. 8 and 9, 10, which is a flat board. Wow, this is a great memory game. Unfortunately, terrible, because my memory is shit. just gonna wipe them down as I get to each piece. Four C's and 8 E's. You're no longer plugged in, which is dangerous territory for us, but I'll set a 20-minute timer. And hopefully I will remember to plug you back in. Sorry, eating a peach off, or eating a nectarine off camera. Don't have a cordless, nope. Okay. There's just wood splinters everywhere. Alright, RIP my hands tonight. 10. Yo, my brain is too slow for this. Alright. One, two, three, four. Look at this dowel. This shitty dowel. Oh my goodness. This is not good. This is not a full dowel, guys. Alright, we're just gonna leave that in the pack and hope that we don't ever need it, but we probably will. Alright. I'm gonna use the good ones first, because there's quite a few of them in here that are really bad, actually. Alright, we need 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright. Oh yeah, 4 hands would be, 4 hands would be helpful. That's not going all the way in. Is that my fault? Or the wood's fault? Oh, it's my fault, okay. Because this one's going in. But that one's not going in. I'm cracking some wood, I'm cracking some wood. That's probably bad. I forgot how scary it is to put together your own furniture, especially cheap ones that don't fit well. Nervous, nervous. Very nervous. Okay. Okay, now we have to do some mental geography here, because you do like a little flippity-doo. No, they asked for C. There's no A here. They did not ask for A here. We're only missing A's. Don't scare me. Mental geography. This is good for my brain. Yes, good for my brain. Oh, another bad dowel. There's so many bad dowels here, guys. Do you know if Home Depot sells these? Yay! Actually, I might need a bad dowel for this one because the wood is cut so poorly here, so this could probably use one of those that feel disabled. You know what? Let me count how many dowels I have just so I know if I can discard any of the bad ones if it comes to that. Okay, so there's supposed to be 40 and we've used, let's put one here, 8. So there should be 32 here. Let me just do a quick count of our dowels. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 35. Okay, so there's definitely 3 extras. Alright, 3 extras. That's good to know. I'm gonna put the rest of these back in before I lose them. But I'm also gonna set aside the ones that have defects, slight defects, so that I know when I use defective ones, which ones to reach for. Oh my god, that one is so defected. That one might be too defected to ever use. They really make sure you get just $100 worth of material. Great. Love it. Okay, out of these defective ones, which one will suit this defective one? Is it you? Will you go in? No, you won't go in. Will you go in? Not you. How about you? You look really defective. Oh, yes. You will, but you're kind of loose. Okay. And you? You have a splinter built into you. Ouch. Okay. How about you? Oh, yes, I feel best about you, because you're a little bit defective, but not terribly defected, which is good. I will leave this here. I'll leave that there. Okay. Are y'all having fun? Oh, guys, this piece of wood is broken. That's not good, is it? Oh, that's really not good. That piece of wood is fully broken. Oh no. Should I even continue with this? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Do I have wood glue? Wouldn't I also have to wait for that wood glue to set? It's, I don't know if it's still gonna work, but we can try it. Oh, God. I don't feel good about this. I feel like I should tell them to send me a new part. That sucks. Alright, you've all learned my lesson here. Do not buy cheap stuff. I'm not staying calm. I'm just stress eating now. It's not a small bit. It's the crucial bit that holds the dowel in place. It's right where the dowel is. So I don't feel good about continuing with that. That's very sad. Didn't catch the fruit fly either. It came from a place called Ita Home, Y-I-T-A Home. So don't buy from there, I guess. Guys, this was kind of a failure, but I hope you're enjoying watching my meltdown. I'll see what their response is, but if they're not enthusiastic about anything, I'll just have to send it back, I guess. Womp womp, womp womp womp. You're witnessing in real time what I do when I don't want to do my work because it's stressing me out too much. I mean, I don't think I should have to buy pieces of a brand new kit that I just bought, you know? I don't think I need to go to Home Depot to buy pieces of a custom-made kit that came broken. Yeah, if it's cheap, we can fix it, but I also want them to send me new pieces that are coming to me broken. Anyway, there's still mochi in my bubble tea. It's probably disgusting, but... Mochi. But I'm gonna eat it. Waste not, want not. I guess in the meantime, should I try to wood glue that piece and see if it holds? Does that make sense? You seem to have more experience in this than I do. Here's the mochi in my milk tea. Guys, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. I learned that in dating, and it's true for furniture too. Except IKEA. IKEA seems okay. But I don't think IKEA's ever been this cheap. Like, this feels incredibly cheap. And I'm definitely paying for my cheapness right now. I have already emailed them. Let's see what they say. But they probably won't get back to me until Monday. I'm gonna tape that piece in place just so I don't lose it. But yeah, this, I'm not gonna nail in, but I'm just going to put this in place. so this is a mess. For sure. That's a mess. I'll tape that together too. To keep them together. Such disappointment. Are you guys already moving to Discord without me? Are you going there to discuss my failures right now as I'm still on the live? That's genius and heartless. All right, we're gonna move on to step 2. Which requires number 4. Are you number 4? You are number 4. That regret is sinking in like a headache right now. 4, 11. Twelve. Twelve. 12 just looks like a stick. Oh, is it the metal stick? Hold on. Yes, metal stick. 23. 'Be worth it for them to ship this to me and to cover the free shipping back, right? So I would probably likely have to pay for the return shipping, which would at least be $50. At which point I would rather just spend the rest of the 60 and just eat my mistake and assemble it and use it until it crashes and burns, no? You ever have one of those moments where you're just like realizing how deep of a shit pool you stepped yourself into, and there's this pressure that builds up from here and it's like kind of oozing into your throat and you feel like you can't breathe? Yeah, that's what drowning in poorly paid labor feels like, I guess. Eating the ill fruit of exploitation is what I signed myself up to do. Absolutely right. I think Andrea said that a while back. Yep. Yes, indeed. Oh, I don't need to be on the Discord. I encourage you to go slander me. How do I know? Are you in? No, you don't feel in. I guess we'll see. All right. Guys, this putting together furniture always makes me feel like such a dumb piece of shit. Okay, you know what? Let's I've been regretting a misstep in buying something that I wasn't 100% certain on, that is gonna take up space and bulk and is probably not made humanely at all. But if I were to reframe this right now, I could say that I spent $100 to give myself this exercise and experience and brain working, because I'm not used to thinking anymore like this. This could be good for my long COVID, you know? You know? Oh, I can't do this step yet because this step requires me to attach 6 and 7 on here. Oh, I see. Okay. But I can attach this thing. Oh, God. I am just gonna mark this highlighter part to remind myself that we haven't done that yet, right? This part. Okay, but we can do. This is the part that we can't do because that requires 6 and 7, which we were supposed to have assembled here, which we didn't because one piece broke and one piece, yeah, basically one piece broke. Sorry, are you helping in the chat? Let me read the chat. I do not see help in the chat, but that's okay. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh my goodness. What the fuck? What the fuck? This? And this? Okay, but before that goes in there, there has to... Oh! Guys, that just went all the way through. Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to not get stopped somewhere before it gets pulled through like that? Because this one isn't going through. So why is this one going all the way through? Wow. All right, lesson learned, y'all. Lesson fucking learned. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, guys. This is a piece of shit. Oh boy, this is a piece of shit. I think we should pause. This is like a dark comedy for sure. That's a shame. I don't know how to put it back with the styrofoam now. Oh, man. That's true. I could work back from the live, but I think my countertop was blocking a lot of the unboxing, unfortunately. This is a lot of work for a massive failure to have to uninstall and repackage and resend. That's if they even approve the refund, because who knows? Who actually knows whether or not they will? Might have to do a chargeback, which I so rarely do. I do wonder what their return policy is. Thanks, Mom. Return and exchange. Updated May 9th, 2025. Our promise to you, we would like to assure our valued customers that every item sold by Ita Home undergoes rigorous quality control inspections, ensuring a top-notch product experience. Our commitment to providing excellent furniture products is further strengthened by our comprehensive warranty policy. Rest assured, all items purchased directly from Ita Home are covered by the following warranties. 30 days worry-free return. We will accept returns and exchanges of eligible items in new, unused, resealable condition within 30 days of receipt at our sole discretion. A valid proof of purchase would be required. A 25% restocking fee will be deducted for returns not due to quality problems. Well, we sure have a quality problem here. Only items in as new condition can be returned. Products with scratches, stains, damages, or other modifications will not be accepted. Returns must include all original packaging materials. Certain items cannot be returned, including, oh shit, this might be a clearance. This might have been a clearance. Certain items, Well, if it cannot be returned, then we will have to see what we can build it into, huh? I also don't know if they're going to be able to, I can't move a 60-pound package to a FedEx by myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not possible for me. So if they're not going to do arrange a pickup, but yeah, I will have to do a chargeback. Usually Amex is good about that. We'll see what their response is. Here. That is what I signed up to get, by the way. That link. So it was supposed to be beautiful like that. But alas. Isn't it cute? A little area for my little pots and pans. A little sealed cupboard for my spices and whatnot. I thought it was really cute. I love the stainless steel because it's heat proof, technically. Although depending on how we saw this go down, it's probably not pressure proof. But yes, that was my dream, and I saw it at a good price, and unfortunately did not pan out. I don't think I can feel safe putting anything on this, seeing how bad the construction is. Remember, there are 13 steps, and so far in the first 2 steps, there has been something broken in each of the first 2 steps, and there's also a missing packet of screws. Yeah, so, you know, I'm not giving hope on it, but definitely 80% very discouraged and saddened and disappointed. I really wanted to put this together, but tonight's not the night. I'm gonna wait patiently for them to write back. In the meantime, my kitchen's gonna be a mess with boards here, boards there, a box outside there. Memo's so disappointed. Ugh. He's in the bedroom and just glaring in the dark. Me too, buddy. I am disappointed as well. But sometimes things just don't work out right. Okay. I'm gonna save every last piece of plastic because they're insisting that it needs to be original packaging. Original packaging. Indeed, indeed. It's not often that I lose my appetite. Sad, sad, sad. There's styrofoam everywhere. I'm sorry, Memo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the sins I've wrought upon us. So much sins. Very many sins. Okay then. I'm gonna go pee. I feel a little bit nauseated with this appointment. This is very sad. I'll be right back. And because I've put my wood pieces here and I don't want to lift them again from this crime scene, I don't even have a chair to sit on now to talk to you. Okay. Oh, guys, I did not expect to be this sad. Ugh. This is why I can't even fathom dating anymore, because the disappointment of not being able to assemble a poorly made kitchen cart is impacting me to the degree that my body is feeling it. So you can imagine what 2 years of trying to date fuckboys have resulted in. Like, even if I didn't have autoimmune issues, and potentially even if I didn't, I mean, no, I think COVID definitely affected a lot of this. But dating was very detrimental to my health, because dating was just this, but like potentially 500 to 1,000 times worse. And I know that for a fact because I think I can get over $110 of trash that I ordered, and I'll probably be guilty about it for 2 months. But I still cannot let go of something that happened to me like 2 years ago by this point. So this is good. This is a better heartbreak than to date again. I didn't think about it that way. Let's eat some bread, shall we? This is seeded caraway bread. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. I might just want one slice now. Let me put the other slice back. We can eat something else. I don't feel like 2 slices of bread anymore. This is all cat food under the bridge. You're absolutely right. A little bit less biodegradable, especially with all that styrofoam. But yes, thank you for the reframe. Hi, Daisuke. I'm glad you're still enjoying your croissants. Okay, yes, I'm not hard on myself. I'm just disappointed. And yes, IKEA furniture is hard to assemble, but I have never... Aaron and I's apartment used to be fully IKEA'd and stooped, you know, meaning other people threw it out, curbed it, and we rescued it and made it a part of our furniture. I still have a few of the stooped items. But like even that IKEA cabinet that you see back there with the broken drawer, that didn't come to us broken. That broke after 3 years of using it, and moving it like 3 times. This came to me fully broken and just wrong. So unfortunately, I'm feeling way more disappointment than if I had ordered something and it was like my mistake and my dumbness that prevented me from assembling it successfully. This is just like, I bought a piece of shit. I knew it was probably a piece of shit, but a part of me really wanted to buy into the fantasy. Oh, Memo, you sniffing the box? A part of me really wanted to buy into the fantasy of that product photo. But yes, here is the seeded rye bread. And here is my Vitamix of peanut butter. And do you want to see Memo? Should we go say hi to Memo? Hi, babes. Mommy made a really bad failure. I made a bad choice. We love you, Memo. Memo, you're so skinny, baby. Can you eat a little bit more? We have 5 different kibbles out for you. Did you eat your kibble today? Do you want some Slurpees? Slurpees. Little soups. Did you have your little soups yet today? Have it. Try it, babes. Little soups. Here. No, baby. Feeding him is so fucking hard. Babes, you don't want little soups? Hi. Oh, what was that? I mopped today too, and now this dirty ass box is just sliding all over. Baby. Hi. He's not a street cat. I think he's been a house cat his whole life. His ear has not been clipped. Yes, this entire bed is yours. This is your scratching post now. Brushies? No brushies? Kibbles? Hi. Do you want to come for scratchies? Pets? Brushies? Snuggles? No, none of those. Okay, well, I'm gonna go eat my bread in the kitchen, and you're welcome to come slurp your little soups. Okay? Bye. Anyway, I'm gonna trip over this little soups. He's such a picky boy. I don't know what to do with him. Guys, I don't know how to say this. I feel like a little weak ass bitch, but I feel nauseated. That really upset me. I'm learning to read my body cues, and I almost rarely feel this way. But yeah, I feel like I'm about to puke. Let's eat some bread. It's all psychological. Wild. I'm glad you think this is funny. And I'm not being sarcastic at all. I'm truly, like, it's a saving grace that somebody can find this funny, because I learning how to breathe again through the disappointment. Oh my gosh, there's cat hairs everywhere. I'm getting rid of the cabinet, and I'm getting rid of Memo. That's it. I'm simplifying my life. Does anybody want Memo? First dibs. Lando, you're gonna have to come pick up from New York. He's been having diarrhea every day, guys. Okay? And it's getting dangerously close to not being in the litter box anymore. Are you all ready for that? He's cute and all. But you might be woken up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. with a gag and a diarrhea poop. You know? Like, think about it. For a little extra treat, a little bit of smoked honey. Here's my Truman Show ad plug moment. Smoked honey in a squeezable bottle, just ready for a little bit of a carby pick-me-up. This is a sour plum tea, or more accurately, not a tea, because one of our newest spices is a sour plum from Nepal. And I've just been putting a teaspoon of it with cold water in the fridge, cold brew overnight, and it's very refreshing. It almost has like a smooth pectin-y mouthfeel with a little bit of sour and a little bit of sweet, fruity, an undertone of medicinal earthiness. Wait, Jennifer, I have a real question. Is how do you clean their butt because Memo runs away when I even try to approach him with a wet wipe. And thankfully he hasn't started smearing his shit everywhere yet. But I fear the way that this is progressing, we will get to that stage. So I just want to be prepared and understand how to keep them clean. It does taste a little bit like cured plums, not like fresh plumminess, but there is a nice berry-like bright note to it. It's not totally medicinal, not salty at all. If you just taste the powder on its own, it tastes a little bit like the dehydrated lemon lime powder that you pour into water packets. So yes, it is sour. I don't know who needs who more, but yes, I am prepared to take care of Memo until the end of his days, but I worry a little bit about what that's going to look for my sanitation. It's definitely not doing me any favors to have to wake up in the middle of the night to clean his messy, because I'm already running on such bad quality sleep, such low quality sleep, but so it goes. I was prepared, but at the time of adopting Memo, my health had not gone to shit yet. I adopted him a month before I had mono and started this trajectory of being basically way more disabled than I had ever imagined being at 35, 36. So it's certainly been a year. That's what I can say. Certainly been a year. Cheers. I think he probably has IBS, or pancreatitis. There's probably meds I can put him on, but I have no way of getting the meds into him. He runs away when I tried to even administer a little bit of an ear ointment back in January to encourage his appetite. So right now, I'm having a lot of trouble feeding him foods that I know won't trigger his condition because he won't eat those foods. And the only foods that he does eat seems to be giving him diarrhea. But yeah, it's like on and off. It's better on some days, worse on others. But yeah, I don't want to stress him out more by trying to make him feel better, because it doesn't work that way. I can't make him feel better by stressing him out. I can't communicate to him that I'm trying to help him, so he'll just run away and think that I'm trying to torture him, which admittedly, yes, I can understand. That's probably exactly what it feels like if someone chased after me, forcing me to eat medication. Last sermon. Jesus. It's not that serious, is it? Memo is still doing zoomies on some days. I have that quality of life checklist from January. He's still looking out the window, paying attention to birds. He's still eating, although he's very picky. He still enjoys pets. He likes being right on my head when I sleep. But yeah, I will keep observing him, and I'm sure it'll be a rough day to make that call, but I thought that day was going to come in January, and now we're in September. So I'm surprised every day by his little resilience. He loves the lollies. I'm sure if I allowed him to have all the lollies in the world, he would eat 5 of them a day. I'm also very motivated sometimes because I feel like his health and my health are kind of connected. It's very strange. So in hopes of him feeling better, I try to take a little better care of myself. But it also makes me more understanding to be here with him, because sometimes you just can't make yourself feel better. You just have to endure it. Gary, I'm not depriving him of lollies. He gets one every day. And sometimes, in fact, I've noticed that he does get sick of them, even when I just give him one a day, because sometimes he'll stop eating it halfway through. So I'm not depriving him. I'm actually keeping the joy alive for him by limiting him to just 1 lolly a day. I think if you were to be able to have all the chips you would want, you would get so sick if you could just binge on them without consequence, right? Then eventually you probably won't want to look at chips ever again. I thought the lollies were giving him diarrhea, so I stopped it a couple of days. Maybe it's time to stop it again. I didn't find any consequential findings the first time I stopped it, but worth a try. I also think the turkey temptations that he seems to go crazy for might be the culprit. Literally any food that he loves to eat seems to make him sick. And any food that is guaranteed to make him feel better, like tummy food, doesn't do it. You just won't eat it. So, you know. You say that cats are dumb, but humans are also dumb. Like, why am I wiping out a metal-bladed Vitamix with my fingers just to get the peanut butter? That's pretty dumb. I could just be washing it out, but I'm not. I don't think all cats are dumb, though. I think I don't have the brightest one, but I also don't have the dumbest one. And really, that reminds me of advice that my dad gave me in middle school. He was like, you don't have to be the first in class. You just don't have to be the last. Like, don't be the last one in class, you know? No need to be the best, just don't be the worst. Alright guys, I submit to today's defeat. May tomorrow be a better day. I have that workshop class from 12:30 to 3:30, so big chance I won't be on again. But if I ever decide to continue reassembly or repacking this for return, you betcha 85% I will put on a live to make sure you see the end of this sad, depressing saga. But otherwise, thank you for spending 3 hours of your Saturday night with me, watching me go through the peaks and valleys of bad choices and the consequences that follow bad choices. Yet another lesson for us to all listen to our gut and pay more attention to the angel on our shoulder than the devil on our shoulder. No defeat, only postponed win. Jennifer, you indeed are a sage. Catterday night. Have a great weekend. See ya.